Now, a Nottinghamshire teenager is making a name for himself as a finder of unusual objects dragged from the waterways of the East Midlands. George Tyndale and his father have found an extraordinary collection of items over the past 12 months.
Well, that includes guns, knives, even precious stones. And they've helped to return a waterlogged motorbike to its rightful owner. Andy Bevan has been looking at their haul.
George Tyndale isn't wasting his summer holidays glued to a video screen. He's spending it down by the river doing a spot of fishing. But the 13-year-old from near Newark doesn't have a rod or a keep net, and he's not after perch or pike. No, George is a magnet fisher, something he discovered after, well, okay, watching others on his laptop.
I started watching a YouTuber called Drastic G on YouTube, and I just thought, I need to do this. I need a magnet, so I asked my mum and, got me a magnet.
Accompanied by his dad, George can often be found on the banks of the River Soar in Leicester, a hotspot for magnet fishers, and live streaming on YouTube as Magnetic G, his finds have now been viewed around 500,000 times.
Bikes, trolleys, guns, knives, and latest find is grenades.
Yes, you heard right, and so did Leicestershire Police, who George immediately called, as he did when he and his fellow magnet fishers found 2 unexploded bombs. Within minutes, the experts were on site and did what had to be done.
Fire now!
The boys and girls in blue were also able to assist when George helped to pull what turned out to be a stolen motorbike from the water.
Yeah, good thing to get out of the river, and good for the owner as well. Yeah.
Thank you so much, sir.
Along with the more mundane metal catches like old padlocks and shopping trolleys, George, who's trying his luck today near Newark Castle with his camera-shy mum looking on, has found some real gems, quite literally.
We've found an encrusted lump of like rust, and it had this gold ring sticking out of it with a huge ruby and a few other gems in it and a big sapphire in the middle. We're waiting for the pot of gold, but gold isn't magnetic.
I wanna go fishing, 'cause it takes my stress away. I wanna go fishing, try and cast my blues away. I wanna go fishing, I don't want to watch the clock. I wanna go fishing, I don't ever wanna stop.
George says he'd like to become a full-time magnet fisher and perhaps even make a living as a professional YouTuber. That may be a few years away, but for now his magnetic catches have their own attraction. Andy Bevan, ITV News.
I see that catching on, can't you?
I know, the boy done good, hasn't he, really, with that haul? Now it's time for the weather, and Des,
Yes.
what have you got for us?
Well, first of all, I think that's great. That will galvanise more people to go magnet fishing. I've never heard of that before. What a great idea.
Supermarkets everywhere will be
Yeah.
delighted, won't they?
Well, you obviously need water to go fishing, and water falls out of the sky. And I'll tell you, by the time we get to Friday, we're going to see an awful lot of it. How much are we going to see? Well, there's a weather warning in place. Let's find out just after this.